Hey everyone, and welcome back to Joy at Work. It's great to be with you all again. April 17, 2020. And I'm sticking to my commitment of doing one of these videos every week. It's something I've decided to try and do in these unprecedented and kind of odd times. So hope you get something out of it, and thanks to everyone who continues to give me feedback and encouragement. I really appreciate it. And honestly, it's therapeutic as well. It's helping me through these tough times. So today I want to talk, or at least share some thoughts on what matters most, or the idea of what matters most. If you're like me, this time has probably afforded you the opportunity to spend a few minutes in reflecting on what matters most to you, what's truly important. Maybe you've kind of done the whole important versus urgent and trying to figure out where things should lie. Maybe you've made a lot of things urgent that really didn't need to be urgent and lost track of the important and whatever the case may be. But I think it's a really good time to really take a step back and really reflect on what truly matters, what matters right now, and what's going to matter after this is all done, and use this as an opportunity to probably reset priorities. Many of us have been forced to stay at home or altered our work schedules or done different things that in the past, just a month ago or 2 months ago, we wouldn't have done or paid that much attention to. But this new situation, if you will, has caused these things to become more important in our lives, whether it's the time we spend with our families, whether how often we call our parents and talk to them, or even the hobbies and things we engage in. It's very interesting how much noise becomes a part of our normal routine in just normal times. And if you're like me, you've probably done this exercise of saying, well, if I wasn't stuck at home all day, I'd be doing this, that, and the other thing. And you're probably maybe asking yourself, how important are those things in the grand scheme of things? I heard something yesterday that we know to be true, that in every crisis there's also an opportunity. So it's not to downplay what's going on, but it is to kind of flip it on its head, flip the situation on its head, and say to ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? What are the opportunities that exist here? We've talked in the past about opportunities for joy, and this is not as much about finding opportunities to be joyful about something. This is really more of, how do I take this current situation and use it to my advantage, to my growth, to my benefit in a positive way. And I think one of those ways is really just taking the time to identify what truly matters. As we when we as we come out of this situation, and we look at our lives and our priorities and the things where we invest our time, whether it's socially, mentally, spiritually, physically, I think everyone's going to have an opportunity to really reflect and do things different. Now, the temptation is going to be to revert to norm. I mean, that's generally kind of how we operate, right? We act in a certain way, and then entropy probably sets in, and we kind of move back to whatever the norm might have been prior to a particular condition. But this is going to give us all the opportunity to really establish new habits and new routines. We're going to be at home well, we've been at home for a while, and it looks like many of us are going to continue to be at home for a few weeks longer. So this gives us an opportunity to establish new patterns, new behaviors, and to really look at what matters. So for you, for me, what matters most? What are the things, or where are the places that we should be spending our time, our energies? Let's look at doubling down on those things, and moving forward. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you around next time. Have a great weekend. Bye.